If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. I believe God is managing affairs and that He doesn't need any advice from me. With God in charge, I believe everything will work out for the best in the end. So what is there to worry about? Life is a series of experiences, each one of which makes us bigger, even though sometimes it is hard to realize this. For the world was built to develop character, and we must learn that the setbacks and griefs which we endure help us in our marching onward. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hope shine to the stars. Enthusiasm is the sparkle in your eyes, the swing in your gait, the grip of your hand, the irresistible surge of will and energy to execute your ideas. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. There is joy in work. There is no happiness except in the realization that we have accomplished something. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all, but goes on making his own business better all the time. A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. An idealist is a person who helps other people to be prosperous. Competition is the keen cutting edge of business, always shaving away at costs. History is more or less bunk. The man who will use his skill and constructive imagination to see how much he can give for $1 instead of how little he can give for $1 is bound to succeed. A bore is a person who opens his mouth and puts his feet in it. Business is never so healthy as when, like a chicken, it must do a certain amount of scratching around for what it gets. I do not believe a man can ever leave his business. He ought to think of it by day and dream of it by night.